You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then, I'll go prepare the projector reel. Please wait a bit, okay? Hey, Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason, just think of it as a protective charm. Okay, we've got that added onto our truth bullet. I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. What am I... Can I go inside now?
No!
Hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush, don't rush.
Are you sure?
Hasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know. You can hate me all you want. Okay, let's talk to Nagito.
Impossible.
Oh man, my freaking battery. I can't believe you bought that thing, and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know. Just leave me alone. Okay, let's look at the popcorns. It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are all arranged here. I don't think this pertains to the incident at all. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. Ah yeah, that hemp bag. This one. Looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's the same hemp bag that was used for Ibuki. Maybe it was. If the bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there, were you interested in buying that bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid, there's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that revealed who the killer is. So the killer bought it.
Shocking.
And remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? Ah, okay, so it's only one, the same. It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. Ah, okay.
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Okay, one bag per person.
well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting, exciting. Okay, I wonder what the movie is. I bet you it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck balls. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D? That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
Okay.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Okay, that was it. It was definitely half-assed. But it only showed how Ibuki died. Not Ibuki, but the first murder. Because, as you recall, Monokuma kinda recommended to that Monami to hang herself. But how did the killer do that in real life? Not in real life, but in this game. Man, movies are the best. The drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each hand.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye-bye.
I am too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters were killed. In the movie matched the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Now, not just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too.
But
It would have been complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Yeah, because of the rule that you can only kill a max of 2 people, not 3. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or, if the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Wait, about Hiyoko's death, why does Nagito say that it's the same as... okay, I think I kinda get it, cause Hiyoko was tied on the column, and the lion was also tied in the tree. But the lion was killed by full of arrows, shot by an arrows. But Hiyoko was just a slit in the throat. Okay, it's trial now. Dang, that was fast.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP! I'll see you soon!
It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. This is gonna be a tricky... This is gonna be a tricky trial, man. We've got two. We've got an apparent suicide, which is indubitable that it wasn't suicide but a murder. Someone just recommended it, or maybe kind of brainwashed Ibuki by doing that. But Hiyoko, maybe Hiyoko was just a coincidence as the killer killed Ibuki. Maybe Hiyoko was a witness. That's why she was killed there on the spot. You never know. Well, that's my theory. Let's find out in this trial. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in the front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
Dumb child. I gotta like how he spoke that, man. What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brains works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? Oh yeah, Nekomaru, I forgot about him. I see, so you've come to avenge him.
Yes?
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like you say, oops.
Anyway...
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye!
Now then, I gotta go first. Holy shit.
I won't let you.
I hope Nekomaru's still alive. Hold on, I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well...
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you...
What are you saying, fiend? Man, I'm gonna sound like Gunham now. You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Dan, let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right.
Fine.
It's about time I showed my serious side.
Let's make history.
Geez, how troublesome, but I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our two fallen comrades.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already... Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but...
I'm gonna do it!
Hey, what are you whining about? Hurry up and get this over with. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. Just as I thought, this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He's even creepier than usual.
Jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Monomi at all that much. See, she's just saying stupid things, and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should just shut her up for good.
Hey,
Let's go, there's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward, and then we need to end this once and for all. Hiyoko, it must be my fault after all.
Well,
Then I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed. I haven't been helpful at all. I couldn't even figure out an estimated time of death. I'm sorry I'm such a useless piece of trash. Okay, before we head to the trial, let's see. The most suspicious of them all is... I can just guess, man. I'll go with Kazuichi and Sonia. Maybe Sonia was able to convince Kazuichi to kill Ibuki or Hiyoko. But I don't have any concrete proof of that. And also it's just a theory. I don't even know the motive, man. Okay, I've gotta tell you that this is one tricky case right now. Okay, let's do this. We stepped into the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller. Silhouette. I think that's pronounced as silhouette. Sorry folks. Again, I'm not very good at English, so bear with me. I'm Filipino, if you wanna know, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside the Monokuma Rock, we descended into the depths of hell. The elevator began its deep descent as usual. But nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. Man, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 if you include Nekomaru, which in fact is not here. Or maybe dead. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizing so. Light poured through the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. And I walked into that place. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No!
Why bother?
That's...
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin.
Yahoo!
It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Let's enjoy it to your heart's content. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Sayunji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come into terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed these 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. Oh wait, maybe Hiyoko convinced Ibuki to kill with an accomplice, and then the accomplice murderer killed Hiyoko just to silence her. That is possible. But whether I believe it or not is not irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friends' sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so, the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair. has begun. We'll save here. Oh man, that's wrong. Set skills. Oh, we've got 45, damn. But I don't think we have... Let's see here. Okay, I think I can buy. Let's buy some skills here. Oh shit. Before we venture out to the trial. Okay, 45. Oh frick. I only have remaining 4. Dang it. Increases cannot be combined with envious influence. Time limit for each phase. I think this is good. Yeah. Oh, I already got it. Dang it. Okay, reduces aiming speed, increases your aiming speed, decrease delay, increase speed of memorizing a statement. Focus gauge. Sharpness. Increases max speed. Turning power. Slightly increase the influence gauge, increase the cannot be combined. I think I'll just get this one. Yeah, I'll get this one. This is handy, man. You'll need to memorize some of the statements. Okay, where is that? I think that's it. Yep, let's get out of here.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room, since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder. Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime? I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel. Why the motel? because it was close to the music venue. And unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I fled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
Well, in theory, he is right, you know. Cause if I weren't Hajime, I would definitely ask if that is true. Cause he's the only witness for that time.
Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Yups, I'm with you, Nagito.
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Well, I can prove it to you, but how? Because I just saw in the monitor and I don't have a recording for that one. It's just my... Man, it's just my statement against your beliefs. It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Okay.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I think that's it. I'm not the killer. There should be a contradiction somewhere. I think this is it. I need to find that and break through because Nagito mentioned about imitation. And I didn't watch the movie.
Testimony is clearly suspicious.
Yeah, I didn't watch the movie.
Testimony is a lie.
I think this is it. Movie's invitation ticket.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
No, that's wrong!
That's obviously wrong. I haven't seen the movie yet.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
What the shit? Man, this Nagito, frick.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.